Hi traders, I'm preparing the second video for you guys. How to analyze the trend part 2. Okay, now if you see GBP, I'm just going to speak on GBP today. On a daily chart, what is the price action story over here? Okay, if I see on a bigger picture, these are the areas where there's a rejection. So yeah, I'm going to mark the rejection zone. There's a rejection, there's a rejection here, and there's a rejection here. So if I mark the average price rejection area, probably would be somewhere here. So this will be the average rejection area, and the extreme rejection will be somewhere here. And in fact, this can consider nearby. So the rejection zone is at this area. So there's a lot of sellers are actually waited here. So once I mark this, I know that this is a very strong sell area. So I'm going to mark on my chart strong sell zone. Okay. Let me turn it to red color. Strong, sorry. Okay, strong sell zone. Now where is the strong buy zone? So I'm going to mark the same thing. The extreme low is over here. The second extreme low is somewhere here, and the average low point somewhere here. This point you can consider here, because at this point there's a lot of points is triggered. Over here, over here, and over here. In fact, this is also a very second extreme point. This is the third. Okay, now what I want to share with you guys. Okay, look at this point of view. This is the highest extreme point, and this is the most rejected area. Can you see? This is the most rejected area, and the second most rejected area is over here. Okay, so this is more valid zone. This the second one, most valid because it's well rejected. And on this context, I cannot consider this into a order because the price all of a sudden drop and then pull back. So there's no really a clear price sustain over here. And in fact, this area also, there's only this orders only parked here and then reverse. So if I see the bigger picture, this is quite very established area where buyers have rejected. So now GBP yen at the bottom and at this area, what I can expect is buyers to rush into the market. So with that in my mind, what I'm going to do is I'm going to go lower time frame. This is on daily chart. On H4, do I see any sign of buyers entering the market? If you ask me, let's say this is the key level, this area. The price try to break, fail. Okay. Let's see if this is the key level. Okay. The price try to break, fail, try to break, fail, try to break, fail, try to break, fail. So there's so much of rejection on upside. You can see there's a lot of rejection here. Sellers are placing their pending orders. So now what happened is price break through this zone. Now again price retesting to this level, and price is rejecting. At the moment, even it's at the bottom buyer's territory, there's no sign of buyers entering the market yet. So what is the buyer's sign? What I want to say is I can start buying this if there's a penetration to this zone. Price must wipe off all the sellers who are placing the pending orders here. This is seller's territory. So price must close above this level, and price will be hovering here for probably about a couple of hours or days. Then you can buy, bring the price to this level. So till I see this rejection where this trader's stop loss must be taken. At the moment it's still downtrend and price has a potential to drop further down. But what I'm telling is, if it's a buy trade, it has to break above this level. Till then it's not a buy trade. So if it's close above this impulsively or partial impulsively, then there will be a rejection. Buyers will be rushing into this trade. So you can see more opportunities on this. So at the moment H4, it tells that it's still downtrend but in the buyer's territory. That's based on daily chart. Let's look at H1. Now H1, if you see, this is a good rejection area. Price has been ranging here. You can see price is ranging between this, and all of a sudden sellers push the price down and sellers dominated the market. And you can see that currently the price has been ranging at this zone, and at this point buyers are quite strong. You can see buyers are buying here, buying here, buying here, buying here, buying here, buying here, and sellers sold here, and sellers, based on this, that's one proof that sellers have sold at this level, and at the moment price is heading to this level. So I expect sellers to come in here too, but don't forget that sellers are getting lower and lower, whereas buyers are just defending this zone. So buyers being pushed to the H, there might be a sudden spike up, or if the buyers couldn't fail to defend, price might just bleed down. So it's both possible in this area. So I only will buy if I see this indication. There'll be a ranging here, and overall the price has to close above here. Then this is uptrend. Till then it's actually downtrend, and price can come up to this level. Still sellers can try and push the price down. So this is the price context on the H1. Now let's look at 30 minutes. 30 minutes is quite, I think, similar to H1. You see, this is another range, there's another range, another range. So overall, in the bigger picture, this is the range. Price just stuck in this, and price might just go up to this level and drop, or if go up, retest, go further high, there's a possibility for sellers to appear here. So at the moment, I think that all the price action story was same. I would just keep to the daily chart. For buyers to appear, they can appear from here or drop slightly and then go higher. Basically this is in the buyer's territory, and I don't see buyer's sign in the lower time frame yet. So we have to wait for the buyer's sign, then we can go in. Even H1, price is being rejected here. If you see price move up even higher, pull back, higher, pull back, this area is a very good area to buy. Can I buy here and be profitable? Once the price break above this, it's still not considered uptrend because the impulsive movement is from this area to this level. So it has to really wipe off all the traders stop loss and create a new higher high. Then you can place a pending order. You have a better chance of being profitable. So that's all for today. this video. Hope you guys benefit from this, and see you guys with a different video. Bye.